Yeah, I was just reading an article and I agree with what I was reading. It really is true. It was kind of defining yourself. If are you lazy? Do you procrastinate? And if you look back at various things in your life, like let's say you wanted a certain job, well, somehow you put it together. You wanted a car, you saved some money, you financed it. Maybe you wanted fancy wheels or window tint. Somehow I was able to figure out how to make some money and build these Lego kits. And gosh, there's so many things like, okay, procrastination is like, I need to mow the lawn, but it's Saturday. I've got some things I need to do that are fun oriented, like riding my motorcycle. Sunday, there's football. I'll mow the lawn. How about Sunday night at midnight when all the football games are done? So procrastination, if you're kind of blowing off chores, I get it. But this article was like, are you really lazy when it comes to like, if you really want something like money, you want to feed your kids, you want to give them a good life, or maybe you do want a better car. You're kind of embarrassed. Your car is breaking down all the time and rusty and crappy. You just want a 10-year-old car, not a new one. New ones now are what? Anywhere from 50 to 100,000. You just want like a nice car that might be, let's say, 8,000 bucks. Save a grand, and maybe you can finance the other seven. Realistic goals that you believe that you can accomplish. Well, I don't think you'd procrastinate. I think you go, hey, you know what? I know I can do this. I've got this much money. I make this much money. I can save 3 or 4 months to get 1,500 bucks, let's say, for that $7,500 car. And somehow you just, when that 4 months comes by, you're like, I got plenty of money for that. I got the insurance. I can afford the gas. You go buy it and you're like, oh, this is so cool. I can buy a $7,500 car with like 1,500 down. And if you believe that you can honestly do it, I don't think you're lazy about it. I don't think you procrastinate because you honestly believe that you can do what you're dreaming or a wanting. Okay, I always drink one of these afternoon. And if I have a buck or so, I can go down and buy one. They're always in my fridge, ice cold. I turn my refrigerator up like one extra knob. Like if it's 1 to 10 on coldness, and let's say cold is 5, I put it on 6. I like my drinks to be so cold. They're not that they're frozen, but I like them cold. But I know if I want one, I just gotta have my fridge ready, go down to the store. I realistically have a buck or two. So every day, if you see my videos, I save enough money to buy coffee. I try to buy as much as the LiveGood, but I mix it up. I'm honest. I drink our organic coffee, but I just have the basic Folgers, and I put the what's it called? Coffee Mate. I get the one with the green. It says sugar free. I have the bottles over here. But yeah, oh, you know what? It's gonna go. I have someone calling me right now. But anyway, I like to just come up with things. Do you guys have a list? Oh, here it is. I have these pads. And sorry about the ringing in the background. I can't reach the phone to turn it off. I'll just, whatever. Maybe I'll edit it out. But okay, it is good to eat and it is good to drink. And if you have a basic job, that hopefully pays enough to pay your rent and maybe your cell phone bill, you usually have a set amount of money each month or week to buy your food and your drinks. So what I like to do, I get a pad of paper like this. I got a bunch of them. They're like 3x5 or 5x8, whatever. And you write down drinks, milk or almond milk. Okay, I like this. Accidentally get Snyder's pretzels, those rods. They're like, sticks. And maybe oatmeal. I got oatmeal and blueberries. I like to do that. And I got some cereal. Cereal's nothing more than sugar, and it's awful. But yet I buy a couple I buy like 10 boxes. But I feel like I can accomplish this. I can write it down, go to the store. I have enough money to buy the probably mostly crap on my list. Then I can drive back and I got the white bags. It's not that I'm lazy. I just know I can do it. I can afford it. And boy, your whole life you've been able to, I don't know how old you are, but I've been able to accomplish almost everything I've always wanted to do. A couple businesses have just ran out of of steam and I had to shut them down. If I made money, great. If I lost money, the way I look at it, at least I tried. Okay. But are you really a procrastinating maniac? Are you lazy? If you're blowing off chores all the time and letting yourself kind of let your health go down and your appearance down, yeah, you probably are. But I still think that if you know some skills, some education, I think with LiveGood, if you join, okay, you know that $49.95 is the cheapest you can get in. That'll buy you 1 month, $40 affiliate fee. If you have $100, you can join for the year for the price of $10. So you're like, you know what? I can do that. I'd rather just pay my membership off, get 2 free months, and I don't have to worry about nothing the rest of the year, because you have to buy $9.95 a month. So if you do buy a package for the year, then obviously in 12 months, you either do $9.95 or you just go ahead and do another year. And then that $40 fee, it's one time. You just save 2 $20 bills, you spend it, done. You don't have to worry about it by the year, nothing. So you're like, I think I can do that. Okay, do you have time? Can you make time? Can you not have to watch sports so much? Can you watch 3 TV shows less per day? No more Bachelor. Only watch it once in a while. Or if you do, just fast forward it like I do. But I know you guys can make time for this business, even if you put in 1 hour a day or a night or a weekend. Just post something fun on email. Just, if you have emails, go ahead and email. Most people have social media. I would say that 75% of my downline of 500, they prefer social media. I'd say usually Facebook first. They don't mind doing some Instagram. That's usually second. If they have LinkedIn and Twitter, they don't really like those platforms, but they might just go ahead and throw something up. And you never know. There could be 1 or 2 maniacs out there that's on Twitter yelling about something. And then they see, well, earn some money at home, or maybe try these products to give you more energy so you can yell and scream at at your cell phone. People are so concerned about, I'm going to get my opinion across on Twitter. Like people care. Isn't it funny? You do the same thing on Facebook. You have this, you took like 15 minutes to write something, and then you have to go to the bathroom. You go take a pee real quick. You come back to finish, and you're like, I don't even care about my own post about caring about that anymore, thanks to a pee. And then you're embarrassed. You're like, oh God, at the end of the day, no one gives a rat's ass what we think. maybe some friends pretend. But boy, if you just sit down and go, I can come up with $49.95 or that $100. I have extra time. I know how to post. I think maybe I can even do some video where I just talk real quick. I don't even have to look at the camera. Have the camera face away while you're, I don't know, filming a rose, or maybe something that represents freedom, like you're walking outside, just walking around. My favorite are the steering wheel videos. How many times have you seen someone just sitting in your car? They just put it on selfie mode on the dash. They have a steering wheel in front of them, and they just sit there and talk for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No one hears them. They're not embarrassed. They can relax. And it's fun. It's fun. The steering wheel series. That's what I call them. It's like, oh, here comes another steering wheel video number 49. The best part is they're releasing content. That's the trick, because they believe they can do it. They believe they have $49.95, and they think that if they post something interesting about their sports, their hobbies, their kids, they'll realize, hey, people are starting to look at me as a person, not a poster. A poster, not a poster, but you're Mr. Post, Postmaster General. You're just posting facts that are already on livegood.com. Everything's already been printed up. Just direct people to livegood.com. Let them figure it out. They don't need you talking about protein powder every day. All right? Maybe one, I don't know, if you're posting 5 times, please post 3 times about something fun or humorous or uplifting or crazy about yourself or your situation. And then go into LiveGood. If you do LiveGood every post, oh my gosh, you guys, you're going to bore everyone to death. You're not even going to get one pre-enroll. Not even one. Because there's 1,000 other people out there trying to promote LiveGood. But you know what? That one girl, she's exercising and she's just dieting and looking rad. She's got an advantage. Let's be honest. If there's like somewhat of a famous guy that maybe comes aboard and he was in a TV series 30 years ago, he's going to have an advantage. People are like, oh, I remember that show. I remember The Love Boat. I remember Three's Company. I mean, everybody, if you have a little bit of a niche, use it. But if you don't, if you're just a normal person like myself, just post every day, something crazy, something fun, something humble, but be yourself so that people feel that if they watch your ads or your posts or your emails or your videos, they somehow kind of know you. They're like, I can relate to him or her. I think I'm going to join that person because they're the only ones that really kind of reveal themselves that, hey, I'm here, I'm struggling, or I'm having fun, I'm having success. But people, I think, like to join a tribe that they can relate to. I like to call it a little tribe, little group, little LiveGood fam, little LiveGood family. Okay? So anyway, I don't think you're lazy or a procrastinator. I just think that if you're stalling, especially in LiveGood, it's not that you fear. Your fear is like on a 10, like if Jason of Friday the 13th is running after you. But if you fear the unknown and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to stall. And you can kind of equate it to, God, maybe I am lazy and a procrastinator. It's like, no, you're just stuck. You don't know what to do. But if someone tells you something, you're like, oh my God, all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, oh, I configured this. You start posting. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get people to pre-enrolled, and then they're signing up underneath me. Out of all those other ads, people are choosing me. And you're like, and then you go, God, all I do is just post about my favorite football team or my favorite clothing designer. That's the point. Now you're interesting. You're sharing hobbies and fun. Usually when you share uplifting things, that's a real good thing. People dig being kind of upbeat and fun. It's easy to be a grouchy, blah. I'm that probably all day till I turn the video on. Like once I turn this off, I'm back to, I'm going to yell and scream at my phone to people that don't give a rat's ass. All right, does it sound familiar? Don't be that guy or girl. So, all right, guys, joincory.com. And that's it. All you got to do is just go to joincory.com, watch the video. Please watch Ben and our CEO just talk about the opportunity. Go to the FAQ in the affiliate pay plan section. Check it out. Watch the video about our pay plan. Then, of course, know our products, wholesale to retail. You just want to know about the products because if you know about our products and believe in them, you're going to do so much better, in my opinion, because you're not just hustling, trying to make a buck and move on to the next affiliate, shiny ball. Here it's like good products, good opportunity, great pay, great. It's just a really good infrastructure A to Z, in my opinion. So anyway, it's up to you what you do, but I just invite you to go to joincory.com and let's go from there. My contact information right below the video as well. So you guys have a good day or night, and we'll talk to you next video. And then please subscribe to my channel too. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, take care. We'll see you next video. Bye.